Another match for the fine folks at home. Take it away, Neptune.
Yes, sir. We have SS Hard Reid versus FX's own Wobbles. That's right, the Wobbles.
The Wobbles. And, we haven't seen Reid in quite some time, actually.
True.
I feel like it's been a minute.
He's been working. He's been getting some stuff done with college and whatnot. But Reid's been putting in work with his Marth, man. I've had the pleasure of playing against him quite a bit, and he knows his stuff. I go to him usually for some tips and whatnot. The mentality this guy has is just fantastic. He's really calm, he's really calculated, he's really smart, and does a good job of really trying to solve the person in front of him since he has the knowledge of the characters, of the game, of the matchups.
Oh, he's going to have to really put that brain into overdrive if he wants to solve the enigma that is Wobbles. Such a man of mystery. In this semi-retired state, he still manages to defend Texas on a constant basis.
Yep.
You can clearly see why. He may be an old dog, but he's still packing all those new tricks that all of the up-and-comers are still looking into. This man's still considered to be one of the best, if not the best, Ice Climbers player to ever pick up the controller.
Absolutely. And the thing that's really dope about Wobbles is now, I mean, we've already seen the percentage that's constantly branching further and further up. And now when you lose that stock with Wobbles, with Ices in general, you are now saying, I'm ready to take on the new demon all over again. And that desync, just finishing him off there with that forward smash. So the thing that you can definitely say about Ices, though, is this is the most creative character out of this cast. They really allow you, with the technique of desyncs, to create situations that are super optimal for you. Depending on character, whether it's character-specific, positional, or even damage. It's all there.
Yeah, and they have to get through so much, honestly, to even put up a fight. It is really sad that a lot of people figure that to play Ices, you just need to understand how to wobble, and that's it. But there's so much more that goes into even to the tactic. Like, look at it right there. The handoffs are insane. If Nana was available, he would have been able to use that belay to just launch her straight towards Hard Reid. Hard Reid, however, is still retaining 2 stocks, which actually is the same number of stocks that Wobbles has. Very surprising from someone who hasn't been playing all that often in tournament, but whoa! Wobbles trying to get him dirty with that spike. Doesn't quite find it, ends up knocking him upwards instead. Down smash connects, and that's going to be a stock in favor of Wobbles. Hard Reid down to just 1.
There's the reverse down smash that we've been looking for, and excellent forward smash there to send Nana out. The idea is to keep these two separated as early as possible to see if you can isolate out Sopo. There's the finish that we're looking for.
And you notice for a second, Hard Reid was considering maybe I should take this time to take out Nana. But once he realized the position that Wobbles was in, he recognized that all he needed to do was grab the ledge in order to make this 1 stock apiece. And 1 stock apiece it is. Hard Reid really surprising all of us. He's been playing pretty solid so far, but how is he going to make it back out of the corner?
If he had been just a frame off, that would have been just enough to punish. But instead, he finds himself in the clutches of Ices. And there goes game 1.
Oh, man. And that was really interesting from Wobbles as well. He recognized Hard Reid in the corner like that. Really had one thing on the mind, getting back to center stage.
Escape.
And right when he escaped, the Blizzard was waiting for it. That connected into a grab, which led into the sequence that resulted in him losing that stock.
Yeah. So, we're going to get to this next one here. Straight to Yoshi's. I think this is a great...
my...
He's not going to wobble.
Okay.
He's not going to wobble. That's when you know he's serious, but he's not going to be serious here in winner's bracket his first time up. So here's the thing that you need to keep in mind, is that Yoshi's is such a fantastic pick for Marth specifically. The up tilts, the fairs, the up airs, all of those key options come into play with these platforms. And as soon as you get someone on top of them and you're directly below, you really open up a world of hurt, of damage for you.
You know, Yoshi's may be called Marth Story from time to time, but anybody who's been watching those Giphy Cats knows that this is Wobble's domain. He's been doing absolutely disgusting things to top players for almost, I think, a decade now?
Probably more.
I don't think it's more than a decade, man. It's been a while. A very long time ago. But no, Wobbles really does capitalize a lot on the fact that the Ices have such phenomenal movement. Their wave dash being so long allows them to traverse the stage so easily and so efficiently. And those low platforms lead to some tasty, tasty desync combos.
Well, there's a follow-up down tilt that now, after that forward throw, went exactly for the forward smash. That's what he needed. Unfortunately, not finishing off with the edge guard here in the back air. Is that going to be enough to finish him? Oh, he knew that he wanted to go for Randall.
Yeah,
there's the Marth killer just in case. That's going to be the one to steal out the stock. And he's still sitting pretty. Now, what are you people always say your ICs are only as strong as your Sopo. Because as soon as Nana is gone, you really have to do your best to hold onto your ropes and really ring together this character and show off that this character still does have kill options.
Hard Reid, after putting on such an entertaining performance in game 1, Finally manages to take a stock and not get 4-stocked. I was very worried, to be honest. Don't get me wrong. Wobbles solo Popo is still so terrifying. So terrifying.
Down tilt? No. Instead, I like the choices here. He's using up tilt because it isolates not only in front of him, above him, and then behind him towards the lingering hitboxes. He's dashing forward and doing good choices of covering options and using lingering hitboxes.
That's true. You know, I do like some of the attack choices that we're getting out of Hard Reid, right? The choices of moves that he does whenever he gets an opening, pretty smart overall. But the problem is that Wobbles, using his movement as well as his spacing, is making it so that Hard Reid isn't getting nearly as many opportunities, whereas Wobbles, not only is he getting the opportunities, but he is capitalizing on them for so much, so consistently. That's why we've seen the gap that we have right now. What looked to be such a close game in game number 1 has all of a sudden made this looking like a potential 3-stock. The final up air connects. Hard Reid sent right out of the top blast zone, and he's going to be 3-stocked for Wobbles as he takes that set 2-0.
Yes, sir. You're good, man.